Hi everybody and welcome to the Brush Ninja introduction video. This is where we're going to sort of take a tour of the Brush Ninja page here, and we're going to figure out what some of the menus and tools and things do. Okay, so first I'll take you on a little tour. This is the main page that opens up right when you push the Brush Ninja link right into the web browser here, or click the link that I provided to you. And what we can do is we can sort of scroll around and get a lay of the land. We've got some resources and things at the top here. We've got a couple menus that you can see sort of getting highlighted yellow as I move my cursor. Some tools here that I can click on and change at the top of the screen. We're going to be going through these today. And some other sort of options here that we can play around with as we go. I also noticed that as I click on things, the sort of look of the page changes a little bit. There are some other options here that we're going to be learning about today as well. There's some colors here off to the right. We'll learn about the color picker. We'll learn about the animation features here at the bottom of the screen. And if I keep scrolling, there's more resources and links to other things here at the bottom. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of outline the 5 main tools that we need to know how to use here. We need to learn how to use the arrow tool, the paintbrush tool, the shape tool, the line tool, and the text tool. Okay. We're going to start with the paintbrush tool here. And we're going to learn all about the paintbrush. I can make lines of different weights or different thicknesses by choosing the dots over to the left-hand side, and depending on how big you have your window open on your screen, sometimes they're at the top. Okay, so I want you guys just on your screen right now is to go around and mess with the paintbrush tool. I want you to try to switch colors of that paintbrush, and overall I just want you to make a big old mess of your screen. Make lines and squiggles. And I want you to make sure that you feel comfortable using the paintbrush tool on your page. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and click on the shape tool. I also want you over here to the right-hand side. I want you to notice that there's a pen tool and a bucket tool over here. The pen tool or the pencil tool is just the line. That's the color that the line is going to be. The bucket tool is going to be the color that fills in the center of your shape, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the, get rid of my little outlines there. I'm going to click on the pencil tool, and I want you to make the pencil orange. And then click on the bucket tool, and I want you to make the bucket blue. And what we're going to do is we're going to click a square. There's a circle, triangle, star, heart, robot head. There's even a whole menu of other shapes in here, pre-made shapes that you can utilize for this. I'm going to go ahead and pick one, and I'm going to click and drag out a shape. Go ahead and make a couple shapes on your paper, and I want you to practice changing the color of both the bucket and the fill tool. I can also make the outline of my shapes bigger by clicking those options on the side here. So be familiar with the shape tool and changing the color of the line and also the fill, okay? We're going to move to the line tool next. This one's pretty self-explanatory. This one draws perfectly straight lines, whereas the paintbrush tool wiggles a little bit. So I'm going to get in here and grab a color of my choosing, and I'm just going to click and drag a few nice horizontal or vertical or diagonal lines on my paper. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and click on the text tool. You'll notice that I can click a few different fonts up here at the top. I'll do impact, make big letters, and I'm going to click right here to go ahead and get some text here. So, welcome to animation. there's some preloaded emojis that are a little fun. So I'm going to click on use. And then what I can do is it actually acts as a stamp where I can stamp those words on my page. I can change the size of the font. Again, I can change the font itself at the top. But here I go. I have now made a hot, holy mess of my page using the 5 main tools at the top. Take a few minutes, ask some questions if something's not working correctly so that I can help. Make a mess of your screen. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to clear our screen and you're going to move on to the next sort of instructional video. I'm going to click new, traditional, 4x3. The size doesn't really matter that much for our purposes. And then I'm going to go ahead and have a nice brand new screen that I can learn the next thing on. All right, good luck. Have some fun.